149 pounds, Terrell Barraclough, freshman for Penn State, another young Nittany Lion, and a veteran for the Wolverines in Kanen Storr, ranked 7th in the country, looking to get Michigan on track, get some momentum to the maize and blue.
Yeah, this is an important match here for the Wolverines. Kanen Storr, a guy that has a lot of experience.
Of Leslie, Michigan, Kanen Storr.
Storr out of Leslie, Michigan, Leslie High School, 4-time finalist, 3-time champion, spent a couple of years in Ames with the Cyclones before coming to Ann Arbor. 3-1 this season. And Barraclough, 4-time state champion out of Kaysville, Utah, Layton High School.
A shot across the body here by Storr. He's able to go ahead and plop Barraclough down to the, he's not able, well, right there, he's able to scoop the bottom leg. He doesn't really have it secured yet. I'd like to see it a little bit further up on the knee. That's why he puts his hand on the ankle so we can get that lock right there. Gets a little elevation, cuts that arm across the body and collects the 2.
Storr leading it.
Still you, Green. Green, you're in control. One red,
and there's an escape. 2-1, 60 seconds in. Storr has done a really good job in dual meets for the Wolverines.
Stay out of those fingers.
The tournament, he's got some tournament experience. Of course, he's going to be around next year. Everybody that you see right now, all the seniors will be back next year. So, good opportunity here, just to try to build the lead, just kind of do what Nick Lee did there. You see, he'd rather go on the feet, collect the points that way, rather than trying to ride his opponent who's a freshman. Sometimes you like to control these guys, but he's really tough with that low single. So that's a shot on both sides, Shane.
Second takedown of the period for Storr. Storr 5th at the Big Tens in each of the last 2 Big Ten championship tournaments.
This Barraclough's a big 49-pounder, isn't he? He's long, rangy, well developed.
Action in the center.
Another escape for the Nittany Lion.
Let's get out of that grip.
Barraclough 2-1 this season.
Job is staying square off the shots. Tried to get his shot in from space. Measured pretty well by Storr. Storr not able to get the front headlock.
Action center.
And I like what I see from the freshman. The pace isn't going his way, so what's he doing? He's increasing the pace, okay? He's going ahead and moving forward, try to bang on the head a little bit, push his opponent around, make this a little more physical match. Let's free his wrist up a little bit there. Let's go with that collar tie-up.
Work in the center.
Barraclough 18-3. Last season as a red shirt, in the legs once again. Can the Wolverine get another takedown late in the first?
Really tight around that head. Barraclough put some calories to use right there. Let's take a look at that second takedown. Nice little beautiful low-level shot right there that he gets off the wrist tie. Puts the head above the knee right there, and then gets the lower body moving around in circular motion right there to be able to dump him down on that shot. So good ankle pick, but the key there was the head and the circular motion right there to dump him down for the finish.
Barraclough will go to work on top. See how he's able to use that length leverage he spoke about earlier.
Yeah, I think this is obviously a strength of his, and it's been an area where Kanen Storr has struggled before, okay? But I like what I see from Storr. He's turning into it. See right there? It puts him in a better position to be able to scramble. He didn't get out that time, but you saw that earlier. How do you get away from this, hard, offense, where you're really sagging down? You got to turn into the guy. And now in this position, I think he's on the other side.
Barraclough been able to ride the Wolverine for 40 seconds.
See how he's spreading him out there? Now the knee is, you've got the hip kind of over the calf right there, but now he's just working to get him off the mat or get to the edge. Good sequence there by Barraclough, staying with Storr. Storr has
same way, guys.
Had trouble in the bottom position, always been pretty tough on his feet. And this is a matchup here where if you're Barraclough, you want to keep Storr down in this situation.
Goes right back to work.
Yeah,
so the whistle on top.
But notice how he's working on the other side. Now he comes over to the right side, so he's switching it up on Storr. And this is trouble here for Storr because he got to keep his wrist free. He's got elbows out, wrist in. Very easy to get that 2-on-1 locked up.
Riding time coming up on a minute. Suffocating in the top position, doing a great job as Barraclough. Dave Schultz Award winner in the state of Utah.
Yeah, double, now he's got the 2-on-1. He's trying to put the wrist right in. Again, if Storr is in trouble here just because of the way he's going about trying to get back to his base. Elbows out and wrist in are really easy to be able to follow. See how those wrists are getting tied up every time? Not a better example than what we're seeing right now. You got to keep those elbows in and get those wrists out. That's what's able to go ahead and allow you to get a little bit of elevation. But now that leg is in. A good period for Barraclough to get back in this match.
Great period. He rides Storr the entire second period. And I like his body language, Jim. I mean, he looks fresh, going to go in the bottom position. You can feel the momentum swinging here a little bit.
Well, you could feel it after he gave up the 2 takedowns. He just got a little more physical in the tie-ups at the end of the first period. And I don't know how this, I think probably Storr still has the advantage here. If he can ride him back for about 40 seconds or so, break the riding time, it's not going to be as meaningful. But quick escape here for Barraclough changes things.
Storr looking for a return.
What he doesn't want to do is give up a reversal.
Change.
That riding time at 1:16.
Same good start, guys. Same good starts. Same way. Bottom man set, cover.
Barraclough quickly to his feet, fighting hands.
A little bit of gap there. Now he go ahead and closes that gap with the hips, comes around with a mat return. He's got a good lock, but he doesn't have the drops back down to an ankle.
1002.
You hear the count. Drop down rule got to 3.
Yeah, this is just Storr just having a little more experience. He's doing the following. He's broken the time.
Bottom man set, cover.
Storr, solid job there working up before the 5 count. That would have been a stall call had it reached 5.
You can see the size difference in these 2 guys. I mean, Barraclough is not going to be long for 49 unless he
1001, 1002.
a big, rangy guy that can probably move up the weight classes.
What kind of adjustment can Barraclough make here, Jim?
Yeah, good point. Shane, he's not getting enough back pressure. He's coming up. He has 0 back pressure into him. You've got to go ahead and drop those hips, get a little more hip separation. And see, when he comes up to his feet, he just doesn't have his hips are back into the man, so it's pretty easy to follow. No back pressure, and you're pretty easy to return to the mat. Good job right there.
1 point match, 50 seconds.
Stay out of those fingers.
See Storr on the outer third of the match. The mat right now, he's got to take territory. If you're Barraclough, looks pretty fresh. You can tell where Storr is just really playing the outer third.
And if you're Storr, you got to circle in. He has not been hit for stalling yet. Does a good job there, but to the center. That's where he wants to be. And now he'll take some time off as he has Barraclough underneath.
Yeah, it's just, again, holding his opponent down in here. This is just the experience of the senior. Tying the freshman up. Can't get free. He worked himself back into that match with a good second period on the top position, but gonna have to work on the feet.
Kanen Storr for the Wolverines puts Michigan on the board. Win at 149.